Hi guys, welcome to a video tutorial on how to transfer an image. I'm working from a reference photo here, and basically I want to transfer it onto my good paper, which is going to be used for painting. And so I'm going to show you how to transfer using graphite paper. Okay? So what I did already was I just taped down my paper. It's a mixed media paper, so it's good for drawing, painting, any kind of mediums. Okay, and then I need to take my graphite paper with the graphite side down so it can make an imprint, and that just goes over top. And I'm just going to throw a couple pieces of tape. Doesn't have to be perfect, I just don't want it to move around too much. Okay, and then I'm going to throw down my reference photo here. So this is the part you do want to line up where you want it. Okay, I just want to center it on my paper, so I'm just going to eyeball that, and I'll tape that down. Okay. So I'm using that 9 by 12 paper, and I've printed off an 8 by 10 image. But with my border here, I've created a little white border, so my tape is half on, half off. So I'll have a nice white edge when this is all done. It basically ends up being about 8 by 10, give or take a little bit. So that works out really well. Okay, so let's tape this guy down. I don't really want to cover too much. There's not much happening there, so that's okay. I just don't want to lose my image. So I'll tape it in the corners here. I love this masking tape. It's just green painter's tape. You can actually buy it at the dollar store. Very inexpensive, and usually doesn't tear your paper if you're careful. Okay, that's good. Now there's a couple ways I can do this. I can use a pencil and just go at it and start tracing my shapes. Another way is to use a mechanical pencil. Take the lead way down so it's not going to write on your picture, and then trace it as well. Now this way you won't have the pencil showing, so if you want to use this photo again for something you can, but it's a little harder to see where you've gone in and where you haven't. So I'm just going to use a pencil because it's a little bit easier for me to see what I'm doing. And this part I don't want to be too perfect. I just want to make sure I get the main things in. So important things for me are horizon line. It's also good to do a little test. So press it down, just peel back a corner and see if it's actually making a mark, and it is. So that's good. Oh, that one did too. Perfect. Okay, because you don't want to spend all that time tracing it and find out, oops, I wasn't pressing hard enough. Okay, so I found it's a little heavy, so I might actually lighten my my grip, my pressure up a little bit here. So horizon line, I'm going to go around this dandelion, and this is just a loose sketch. We're painting, so like I'm not getting worried about details at all here. I just want to get overall shapes. Okay. Stem. There's some really cool light bubbles happening in here, so I'm going to trace those. Looks like some trees in the background, so that's kind of neat. I want to include that. I love these little light rings, circles, so I'll include that. And there's also this light part in here. Just check it every once in a while, make sure you're still getting your mark. Yep. Okay, and keep it loose, like we are. Depending on what you're doing, how accurate you're going to take this. If it's a drawing, you may be more accurate, but for painting purposes, I can be pretty loose. Okay.